can start. Hi, Brian.
Hello, Dawn.
I have no idea what I'm saying right now, but as I talk, and I
We'll get to it.
we will get
We'll get
to
through it. All right.
All right.
So why have you pulled me out here in this hot sun today?
Okay. So, hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Dawn Scantlebury, representing both the Barbados Wushu Tai Chi Federation and the Heart&Stroke Foundation of Barbados. And with me is Brian Hutchinson,
Hello.
who has been a visitor to Barbados over the past year. He is also a Wushu and Tai Chi practitioner, so he joined us over the past year in our sessions.
Yes.
He is leaving Barbados soon, and I just wanted to nab him and talk to him a little bit about his experiences and what he feels the theme Use Heart to Connect, which is the theme of World Heart Day coming up, means to him.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm ready. So, as it pertains to us, I've been doing Tai Chi and Wushu for 20 years now, and body connection is really, really a big part of Tai Chi and any martial art. But having that connection between your body and your mind, a lot of places call it the oneness, right? Where Bruce Lee talks about it. Everybody's heard his famous story about being water, like dreaming but not sleeping, your body reacting on its own. So that type of connection means a lot to martial artists, and that's kind of the basis for a lot of martial art. Tai Chi is difficult in that it asks you to do that immediately. A lot of other martial arts start with an external kind of stressor, like you're just doing drills all the time, and you're building up your physical prowess, right? And then eventually you put the mind into it. And Tai Chi starts with the mind and with the internals of the body. It's actually called an internal art. So you're focusing on your breathing. You're focusing on like your heart rate and all those things, all those slow movements, because nobody ever asks you to move slow in your life. Like nobody says, hey, do that a little bit slower.
Right.
That makes you think harder, and it makes you bring your heart rate down and bring everything down into just being focused on these small movements. And you start to feel it inside your body. Like after a couple, moves, as you slow down, you can start to feel like your blood circulating right through your body. That's that connection. Tai Chi, which is why it makes it so difficult, starts with that connection. Usually what martial arts and a lot of training likes to do is wear you out and burn your brain out and your body out until you can't think of anything else. And then you notice, oh man, my heart's going really fast right now. I got to slow it down. Right? But like Tai Chi's like, no, slow that all down while you're fully rested and conscious. And that's very hard to do. So that's kind of what I think of when you say heart and connection. It's like the one connection with your body that really pertains to martial arts. It's a really, really important part of martial arts. And a lot of principles are based off of that.
Thanks. That was awesome. So what has it been like for you here in Barbados this past year?
Well, it is the best decision I made since 2020, since 2019. Coming out here was the best thing that I've done. I can say that for sure. Coming to Barbados from New York City, which is huge, obviously, and like it's just this mass of people, and coming here and having a more communal culture where New York City is the easiest city to be alone in, right? We have 13 million people, and it's very easy to not see one person or talk to anybody. In Barbados, people see you all the time, and eventually, if you're in the same place enough, they'll be like, hey, I see you here all the time. You should talk to me, because like this is weird now, right? So I really like that, like getting into an actual community. After being in New York for 13 years, you just think that that's the norm. Like people go about their business and you don't bother anybody. But coming here and realizing that like that's not actually the case. And also the other thing that I had to let go of was that kind of skepticism that I had about people just from being in a big city. And anytime someone would be like, hey, good to see you, I'm like, what's your angle? When are they gonna ask me for money? And it doesn't happen. They're just saying good morning or hello, right? Oh, okay, all right, well, this is nice. So that's my favorite part. That's really my favorite part of Barbados.
Yeah, it's interesting coming back to that theme of use heart to connect. there are these. I was reading this book recently about this community in Italy where people live very often to the 90s and into the 100, and they eat just as badly as well, not badly, but you know,
Right,
they
but
eat
they're
their,
not like, yeah.
yeah, whatever, they eat their pizza and
Right.
their olive oil and whatever, but it's not necessarily the food, it's the fact that it's such an interconnected community, and you know, everybody knows everyone, and there's no, you know, people aren't alone, and
Yeah.
that is also good for the heart, obviously.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
absolutely.
connecting with people.
No, without a doubt. I think that is a huge part of just getting up and having people that support you, and that like you kind of wake up being like, I really want to see this person. If your day didn't have purpose, then you're at least going to see somebody you like, right? Like so, like it's like, well, I'm not doing anything today. And hang out with Dawn, right? Like I'll see Dawn today, and that'll be a good day. That's a good part, right? Like, so yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah,
Like I can
yeah.
see how that
Yeah,
works.
it keeps you going, keeps you
Yeah.
going. That's awesome. All right, so do you have any kind of messages for people as we finish up here?
Oh, well, one of the things that I've stolen from here is Liebert says enjoy the day all the time, and it's not like it's different. It's different than saying have a good day or have a nice day. It's like enjoy the day. Take some time for you is what I took from it. I heard him say it a couple times, and then I started saying it. I was like, you know what? I really like this. I like this. Is just because it's saying like slow down for a second. Just take a little bit of time. You can enjoy the whole day if you want, but just take some time.
Yeah, put a little enjoyment into that moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one of the things when I was driving out here today that I really kind of took some time to drive. I was taking the scenic route. You guys were behind me. I let you go because I didn't want to be rushed. But coming over the hill, Rendezvous Hill, and then you get on Arrow Barrel, and you're coming over the hill, and there's this point. You said you ran up this hill, or you had plans to run up this hill all the time. When you crest that hill, you're coming, I would say north.
You mean Horse Hill?
Yeah, like right by Pine Hill. I
Oh,
guess.
okay, yeah, that hill, that hill.
When you crest that hill, the entire island is laid out before you, and because we get up so early for this Tai Chi class, there's always like the sun, and these clouds are like usually just amazing. Like they reach up like to the heavens. There's a huge like nimbus clouds that everybody talks about, and that view is always something that like I cherish. So I took a little time today and like just pulled over to the side and was like, yeah, it's gonna be a while before I see this again, right? Like, so that's kind of what that's my message. Like enjoy the day, take some time. Always take some time for yourself. It's so easy to walk through life, and your brain, because you're on a routine, will start turning off the things that you usually pay attention to. You walk by that fire hydrant every day, you walk by these set of steps, and you won't even register it, right? Because you're focused on your goal. But it's nice to look around, look around. That fire hydrant, that bench, those steps may be in the same place every day, but there's going to be something different. There's going to be something different every day. Right. So
enjoy the day.
yeah.
Thank you.